And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming. And here's the veteran outfielder, George Springer. And that's a little bit high. And away we go this afternoon. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's one down. Bo Bichette up to the dish. That's in there. And that's strike one. McClanahan, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. One down, base is empty.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Out to short. Sends it to first, and Bichette is retired. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Anthony Santander at the plate. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. That one misses, and that's ball one. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Slice down the right side. 2 outs, base is empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Next offering is down low. And a full count now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. waiting for a turn at the plate. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Blue Jays. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Tropicana Field, our starter in this one, Kevin Gausman. What do you have on him?
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. Check swing in the first pitch. Appeal down to first. That's a swing according to umpire Woody Keller. Right side. Foul ball. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And now it's Brandon Lau. Off the mark there. And that is ball one. Slider right there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Junior Caminero in the box with two gone.
One strike.
And takes a look at a called strike. Just missed.
First two hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Line drive, base hit right field. And that keeps the inning alive. So now it's the four-hole hitter, Josh Lowe. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Caminero off of first with two away. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got four pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Just misses. And the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Next pitch is outside. Ground ball right side, and that one handled. The throw to first, inning over. The Rays strand just the one, scoreless after one. Back now in Tampa Bay, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Vladdy needs just one hit to reach 200 for the season. A little bit high.
That's
ball one.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident. And there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all.
Nope,
props to him for getting this far.
Hee-haw. 2-1's the count.
Now fly ball to right center. DeLuca sizing this one up. And out number one on the grab. And next is the designated hitter, Will Wagner. There's a strike.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
That misses. One ball, one strike. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Makes the catch for the out. And there are 2 outs. Alejandro Kirk will hit next. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. First pitch just misses.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
There's the strike.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Jansen fields, fires to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. And stepping in for the Rays, Danny Jansen.
Let's go, Danny.
Gausman back to work. And that's in for a strike. Gausman, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jonathan Aranda. In there at the knees. And that's off the inside edge. And it's a ball and a strike. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's down. One hops off the wall. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Now it's the shortstop, Jose Caballero. And that is out of play. Aranda, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
On the ground, and that's just foul. Man at second. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Richie Palacios at the plate with 2
Zero
away.
balls, 1
Swings
strike.
through that one. Swings through that one out in front that time.
From a
No
pitcher's
balls, 2
perspective,
strikes.
that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes in the bottom.
Base hit center field. Headed for the plate. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 1-0.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Brewer. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
2 outs, runner at first. Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays. Gosman throws over, and he dives back in safely. 1 run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that one misses up and in. And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing is
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Andres Jimenez. Jimenez, a former Gold Glove winner, 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
ooh, Baya. You gotta remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
That one off the mark, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
In the air, out towards right center. Hauls it in for the out. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swings over the top of that one. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
To the right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. And now the center fielder, Nathan Lucas. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They trail here 1-0. Set for the bottom of the third. Yandy Diaz now. On the ground to the left.
No, that's
and
a foul ball.
Foul ball. Popped up first base side. And that's a fair ball.
Yeah, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Lau at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Out towards right center field. Lucas on the move. He's got it. 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And now it's going to be Junior Caminero. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Runner!
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. And there's a foul ball. Fouled off left side.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
That's the ball. 1 and 2.
Check swing. Tried to hold up. Now an appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Diaz leads off first with 1 away. In the air, right side. Springer holds it in on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Lowe. Grounded out his first time. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Fastball for a strike. Outside low. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 and 1.
Just off the outside edge.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
First and second, 2 outs. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Danny Jansen. And ball 1. 2 outs.
1-0.
Couple of base runners at first and second. There's a strike.
1 and 1.
Two on, 2 outs. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a ground ball. And that's just foul. First and second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that ends the inning. So the Rays strand a pair, but they lead it 1-0. And we're back. And now George Springer. And the first offering is not close.
Well, these Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. He makes the grab, and there's one away. Bo Bichette digs in now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. That just misses. 3-2 now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And down on strikes he goes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, I have to think he was sort of leaning out over the plate, trying to protect that outside corner since everything in that at bat had been away. So that was a great call to run the fastball inside. He had excellent command with it, locked him up, couldn't react and pull the trigger.
Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one blasted deep to right, way back there. Climbs the ladder and makes the catch.
Now, Boog, that ball had some carry on it. Great job of making a decision quickly to get up in the air, reels it in. Excellent job to end the inning.
Back here at Tropicana Field, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jonathan Aranda. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Right through there for a strike. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. That's inside. 1-2 the count. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Well, a well-thrown splitter is going to do exactly that. Get you off balance, thinking it's a fastball. Very similar to a changeup, but oftentimes a split's going to have even more downward movement with more velocity. Good pitch.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Jose Caballero. Struck out swinging his first time. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
This one in the air center field. They got it for out number 2. Two down, bases empty. Richie Palacios, the next to hit. RBI single his last time up. And misses inside. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And another ball.
2-0.
And a swing and a miss there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air to left down the line. Santander in pursuit. Brings it in. That is the inning. Back now in Tampa Bay. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. McClanahan back to work. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Will Wagner. He's 0 for 1. And no one can get there. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Wastes no time there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Kirk getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Outside. 1-0. That's to third. Off balance speed, there's one. And a run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. Out to short. Gets it to first. And the inning is over. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Johnny DeLuca. And a foul ball.
Well, these Rays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So the Rays batting order turns over. Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 2. Fought off foul. 1 out, base is empty. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Ball.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swings and misses, and he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Brandon Lau next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 2 in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
That just misses.
Ball.
And 1-1. Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side in the 5th. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Still tied. 1-1. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. First pitch misses.
Well, these Blue Jays just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Check swing, no appeal. Next offering is in for a strike. Next offering is outside. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Nathan Lucas.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
First offering and it just misses. Lucas, 30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. That's inside. Now 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And that's a little bit high. And it's 3-0.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Here's George Springer. Misses again. 5 in a row.
1 ball, no strikes.
Next offering upstairs. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And now 2-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2-2.
See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
No ball.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that is that. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. All tied 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking
strikes.
ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Pitch misses.
Ball.
Now 1-2. And that's too high. 3-2 now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
So up next, Josh Lowe. Runner takes off, and that one fouled off. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Popped up. Clement. And it's caught for the out.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Kevin Gausman makes way, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. A new arm into the game, the righty, Nick Sandlin. Now it's Jansen to hit. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, and he's out.
0-1.
Wow, what a great throw from his knees right there. You're not going to see that every day. Such a long throw from the plate to second base. So to have no bottom half behind it, but still deliver a seed on target, so impressive. And most catchers practice that throw, but not many have the arm strength to actually make it work in a game.
0-2.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Rays held in check here. Score remains deadlocked at 1. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
The other way. Jumps, but it's off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out.
He had more time than he thought right there. Probably didn't have to barehand it, but he made it look nice, that's for sure.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Fouled off. He was late. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Fastball is outside. Ground ball left side. Over to Diaz. And Guerrero is set down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Will Wagner now at the plate. Just missed.
Down.
In the air, left side. Palacios under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Jimmy Garcia into the game. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jonathan Aranda. And that one upstairs. Just missed.
That's the ball.
That's too low. 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1.
3-1.
This one popped up. Bichette. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Stepping in, Jose Caballero. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does.
The shortstop takes the ball.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
And stepping in for the Rays, Richie Palacios. Right through there for a strike. Two outs. That missed by a lot. And that's ball one. Foul ball there. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Runner at first with 2 away. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Johnny DeLuca, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Garcia throw over. Palacios dives back in safely. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
That to right. Springer there makes the catch, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. Score remains tied 1-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Edwin Uceta. Alejandro Kirk digs in now. And a pitch. That's in there. Strike 1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Late with the swing there. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Pete Fairbanks, the closer, is getting loose. Clevenger, the power lefty, up as well. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Jansen Fields fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. And here is Andres Jimenez. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. That misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
And fouled off. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Pitch is in the dirt. 2-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the...
Got him swinging. Nathan Lucas, the next to hit. He is struck out, and he is walked. Move to first. Jimenez back in on a dive.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little momentum as you turn it over.
Runner on the move. Pitch is high. Tag. Safe. Jansen too late with the throw. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
just missed. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Man on second, 2 down. Stays alive. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Chad Green. So digging in, Yandy Diaz. 1 for 3. Splits the plate. That's strike 1. Right through there for a strike. Oh, 2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings and misses, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And another ball. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Eric Swanson getting loose out there. One down, base is empty. Up the middle. Fires over to Guerrero. And that quickly 2 away. And now Junior Caminero. And that one upstairs, ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one missing inside.
That missed. That's the ball.
Josh Lowe
3-0.
in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. There's a strike, 95 of that
3-1.
one. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4. Take your base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Low. Can't hold up, and that's a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. 9th inning coming up. All tied 1-1. We go to the 9th. Here's George Springer to start it off. Uceta back to work. That one misses, and it's 1-0. He was late there. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2. And just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And that just misses.
That's a really good take.
Bo Bichette in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
So a change being made out at second. Coming on to pinch run for Toronto, Jonathan Clase. And here is Bo Bichette. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And it's fouled off. Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. That one hit the knees for a strike. Man at second. And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away. So up next, Anthony Santander. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's in there at the knees. Inside move to second, and he's back in easily.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release play.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Breaking ball misses down and away. That's off the mark. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Over to Diaz. 2 out. And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Edwin Uceta out of the game, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back. So they turn to their closer, Pete Fairbanks. And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Just
No,
missed.
that missed. 1-0.
Two outs. And another
2-0 the
ball.
count.
He hasn't wanted to challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Here's a 2-0. Just
That's
off
the
the
ball.
inside edge.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
On the ground to first, and he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and that is that. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. All tied 1-1. Bottom 9, Danny Jansen to hit here. Right through there for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And that one fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2. And that's
Ball.
downstairs and outside.
1-2.
And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's 2 away. Now up for Tampa Bay, Jose Caballero. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And a foul ball. All tied up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
The shortstop takes the ball. Trying to send this to extra innings. That one lifted to left. And that is that. Back now in Tampa Bay. We're in extras here. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Will Wagner. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
1-2.
In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Ball 1 there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a foul out of play. Two down, go-ahead run in scoring position here in extra innings. Grounds 1 to short. Over to Diaz, and the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. On to the bottom of inning number 10. All tied 1-1. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Eric Swanson. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the left fielder, Richie Palacios. Squirts away a little bit, and no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. Man at second. Now 1-1.
Pretty good pitch. Backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take, because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
The 1-2. Way high.
2-2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Inside, almost got him. Now a pop-up on the infield. Clement puts it away for the out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And stepping in for the Rays, Johnny DeLuca.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
That misses the zone,
ball.
and that's ball one.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. He's trying for third, pitching for a strike. Throw to third, save. And the winning run is now only 90 feet away.
I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out. Now the game plan changes a little bit at the plate to get that go-ahead run home. The defense might pull the infield in.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. And fouled off. Winning run at third, 2 down. That one ripped, but foul. Goes down looking.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at Tropicana Field, 11th inning set to get underway. Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
Out to short, Caballero. The throw to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's one of the best shortstops in the sport, no doubt about it. And he put his skills on display once again right there. Great stop on the backhand, but it was the transfer and throw for me that really stood out. With the speed going down the line, there's no way he gets the out any other way. That was impressive.
Now a chance for Nathan Lucas.
Ball.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
No, ball.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. We are in the 11th. That one misses, and now 3-0.
I know it's 3-0, but I'm letting him swing here if he likes the pitch. Why not?
Jonathan Clase in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And there's the automatic.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Late swing, foul to the left. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and here in extra innings. And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jonathan Clase. Entered the game as a pinch runner. First plate appearance for him here. And that drops in for a strike. In the air, left field. And that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Takes it in for the out. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Nope, ball.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in.
1-1.
And he spits on that one.
The winning run on second base. Tap foul at the plate. Squirts away a little bit. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Josh Lowe in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. One away, and the game-winning run stands at second. Lifted in the air, right center field. Lucas settles under this one. Hauls it in, and there's two away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Lowe. Right through there for a strike. And that is out of play. And the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Winning run stands at second. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that one in the air center field. Lucas gets under it. Squeezes it. And that will end the inning. A new pitcher in the game, Garrett Clevenger. Go-ahead run on base. Bo Bichette getting ready to hit. Known for his late-inning heroics. And that one is downstairs.
That's the ball.
Ball one. Swing and a ball drilled center field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Save! And the go-ahead runs at third. Here comes Anthony Santander in a big spot. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a flyout, and a strikeout. In the air, right field. Low, hustling after it. Drops into the glove. Here comes the runner from third. A big run scores on the sac fly. And they've got the lead in extra innings.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Swings and misses. 0-2 now. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Drew Rasmussen warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Rodriguez warming up as well. 0-2 now.
That's inside. Ball.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're deep into extras. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And that'll get down for a hit. Man at first, and now the DH, Will Wagner. Swing and a miss as he was late. Clevenger, 30 years old now, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Swing and a foul straight back. Two outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th coming up. Blue Jays 2, the Rays 1. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Jeff Hoffman.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress.
Now the batter now, Danny Jansen, 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and a flyout. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. So the tying run at second. Slider misses outside.
1-1.
Up and in, 2-1. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Oh, wow. That was so close to ending this one. Man, just bent in the foul territory at the last second. I'm telling you, it can be tough to refocus and get back into the rest of this at bat, but he's got to find a way to do it right here.
Jonathan Aranda in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Aranda in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Inside 1-1 with the winning run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. And a count 1-2. Just misses there. Man at second. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. Last chance for the Rays. And now here is Jose Caballero. 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts. On the corner at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swings and misses. 0-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Hoffman is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, when you go on a road trip, you're looking to play 500 or better, and the only way you do that is when you scratch and claw and you grind out. And they did that in this one. 12-inning win on the road. Very impressive. Players are going to come into the clubhouse for the next game. They're going to be pretty encouraged about how they pulled for each other.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.